Hey guys, Andres here with another toy review, and this time it's for one of the new 2016 Thunderbirds Argo Wave 2 figures. And this is the figure for KO, I think her name is. I can't remember her last name, but she's the female member of the Thunderbirds team. One of, well, technically in the new cartoon there's three, if you include the the grandmother or the aunt or whatever her name is, but you have her, KO, and Lady Penelope as the kind of female cast heroes, or heroines, depending on which way you want to put it. So, having a quick look at the figure, I can just get a focus on her. There we go. She has the same articulation as the other Thunderbirds figures. The only difference really is that on the hips, on these newer Wave 2 figures, they don't seem to have as much posability, even though the legs are actually on a small ball joint. It's really hard to get the legs to go out to the side. They do go forwards and backwards quite nicely, and they still have the kind of rotation at the knee. Same with the elbow, you got the rotation at the elbow, and the arms can go up and down and forward and backwards. She is slightly hindered by her sculpting, because the kind of flight jacket that she has that goes over her flight suit does prevent her from going back too much. When it does go back, it kind of goes out to the side, it doesn't go straight back and forward, and the head is just on a swivel. And like the other figures, the joint is hidden underneath the neck area, so it goes into the body, and her hair, her ponytail, is kind of bendy, so it can move off to the side if needs be. So it doesn't hinder the head movement. You can rotate her head all the ways around, and as I said, the hair is a little bit more pliable, so it can move where you need it to. Now, for accessories, she only comes with 2 accessories. So, bear with me there a moment. Sorry. Just try and get the lighting a little bit better. She only comes with 2 accessories. The head sculpt is actually quite good. She comes with a very similar helmet, basically like the Thunderbirds figures, the actual Tracy brothers, but the main difference is there's a gap in the back for the ponytail for her hair, and the other main difference is it's not a... The other figures have a kind of removable clear glass piece that can move up and down, and is separate, is like a 2-piece helmet, whereas this one's is a complete, KO's is a complete 1-piece helmet. The other thing she comes with, even though I'm not sure why it was done as a separate accessory, because it would make more sense just having it sculpted, is a wrist communicator that just slips onto her right wrist. It's the similar sculpting to what's on her left arm, except the left arm doesn't have the communicator part to it. So, as I said, I'm not sure why it was done as a separate... sorry, I should bring it into the screen there. It's this piece here. I'm not sure why it's done as a separate accessory. I mean, it could have easily just been part of the wrist sculpt, like the one on the left wrist, so it would also prevent it from being easily lost. So she doesn't have any weapons per se, but if I just dig out something there, she does have trigger fingers, so she can hold... This is the blaster from the Black Series 3 3/4 inch fin from Jakku, and yeah, she can hold the blasters quite nicely, and her hands are a little angled, but you can get some good posability for holding rifles and other such weapons. So there it is on the right hand. Overall, she's quite a nice figure. I know... I'll just get her back into the frame there. I know there's a Wave 2 of the Thunderbirds figures coming out, and most of them are repaints of the main Tracy brothers, except one, instead of getting... The way they did the first wave is they did main characters of the Tracy brothers and the villain character, which is called the Hood. So in Wave 2 they've done reissues of the Tracy characters, except in all black jumpsuits instead of the blue like that's KO's wearing. And instead of the Hood character being the extra figure, they swapped it out for the KO figure. There is another figure which I have reviewed. It's a 2-pack, which was Brains and Max the robot. So if you want, you can kind of backtrack. I might try and throw a link to it up here on the bottom of the video when I get it loaded. But I did do a review for the Brains and Max 2-pack. I'll just see if I can get her to hold this rifle as well. Her hands are quite small because she is a female character. So you do have to kind of, she's not too bad. And you can get her to hold some weapons. Weapons that have kind of like pistol grips, or sorry, triggers covering the guards covering the trigger area will probably not fit her hand too well, but stuff like I think this came with the Power Vipers, has no actual guard in front of the trigger, so those sort of weapons will fit nicely. So there you go, guys, just a quick review of this figure. Hope you enjoyed it, and as I said, as always, if you want to feel free to comment in the comment section below, or feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. I tend to try and upload as many videos as I can. I know I've been a bit slow of late, but I do tend to review figures that I find interesting, and will try and upload them as I go along. So hopefully you enjoyed the review, guys. Cheers.